welcome back. Nice, quiet music. So Katie Buchan-Classen joins us for the first time, residential real estate specialist with Windermere, 24 years experience. And, well, you had a comment about the plastic on your dry cleaning, too. I mean, we're going to continue to run with this. I've been talking about it all day. I just want opinions. Do you like the plastic, or is there just too much?
Too much plastic.
Too much plastic.
Yeah. It needs to go.
It needs to go, right? Like, what is it? What's the purpose? You going to take it from your car?
I just take it back to her.
The plastic?
Mm-hmm.
What do? They reuse it?
Maybe.
It get kind of crunkly at the bottom.
If it's raining, I can see the value of it.
Sure. Not around here. Katie Buchan-Classen joins us. Katie, so, you know, a lot of people who, we just talked about finding jobs, and we just talked about, you know, the importance of certain pieces of a resume. But the reality is that one of the biggest segments of the population is actually retiring. And there's a lot of real estate needs for for people who are in that demographic. That's kind of what you started focusing your business on, huh?
Well, I live in Trilogy out at Redmond Ridge. Mm-hmm. It is an active adult community and focuses on 55-plus buyers. Mm-hmm. Not all the buyers are retired.
Okay.
A lot of them are still actively working, especially with the economy doing what it's done over the last few years.
See, I always thought it was cool. It's kind of like going back to college, right? All of a sudden you just have friends everywhere. And
the atmosphere is very much like college.
Is it?
Lots of clubs, committees.
Happy hours.
Lots of happy hour. It's a great place to live.
So what exactly is an active adult community?
I liken it to living in a resort. You have a golf course, you have pools, you have spas, you have gyms, you have tennis, country club that you can go for dinner. It just offers all of those amenities right in the community of 1,000 acres. Mm-hmm. Close to the city, yet far enough away that you're not having to fight the traffic. Close to the grandkids, close to the family. That's what brings people to Trilogy. So
you kind of feel like there's this resort piece of it that really stands out. And Trilogy, that's Redmond Ridge now?
Golf course? Redmond Ridge. King County only has one really active adult community, and it's Trilogy. Mm-hmm. So you live there and you do a lot of real estate there? Yeah, we moved there. My husband... You work in a resort? Yeah, I do. It's lovely. My husband works for Shea Homes and is one of the new home salespeople there. So we moved there, being in the business for all these years, growing up in Seattle. It was a good transition. So I just focus, and I'm plenty busy just staying in my own hood, and it works great. No traffic. Yeah. Do you have a golf cart? I do. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Ben's jealous.
I want to just go live in a golf carted area. So what amenities and activities do you see that are there? I mean, you talked about a spa and restaurants and golf. I mean, it's almost self-contained, it sounds like.
It pretty much is. It is. There's 1,600 approximately home sites. 1,000 acres, 400 of the acres are developed. The rest of it is all greenbelt. So there's miles of walking trails tying into the whole Redmond watershed. It's just real pretty. People golf, everything. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. It's
1,600 homes. You can probably even find some people who you like and like you. I mean, you probably gain a lot of friendships out of that type of environment.
Yeah.
You said clubs and stuff like that, or?
There's 87 active committees and groups.
Oh, wow.
There's
not nightclubs, Heather.
I know.
Well, there's a little of that. There's a lot of drinking.
Like yoga. I don't know.
Yeah, there's yoga. There's Pilates.
Can you get in at 33?
Yes, you can. Actually,
done.
Yeah. What are some of the rules? I guess actually. I mean, are there?
The rules are King County recorded the whole community, and it's a PUD, a planned unit development. So actually, it's a 55-plus community, but 80% need to be 55-plus of the ownership. There's actually a margin in there that is monitored by the association that can be under 55. But the caveat is the CCNRs restrict children under 18 living full-time.
Okay.
So
that's too bad, because I'm thinking if I were to move there with my kid, I could have so many babysitters, right?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's like, oh, your kid's so cute, you know? And anyways, that's a whole nother topic. So when you start looking at these communities in the area, I mean, they're not very prevalent. You say there's really just one in the area.
Well, there's Providence Point, but that's got a different feel to it. So Trilogy is kind of it if you want to be close into the city. They do offer one down in Lacey, which is the same company, Shea Homes, and there's a few others that are on the table coming down the road, but nothing in King County. So it's kind of a perfect little niche for the active adult buyer. And the market's been very strong. We did have a downturn just like everybody else, but we weathered it quite well.
Well, see, so you have a lot of inventory, or is it also just no inventory, waiting list type stuff?
Well, we're not waiting list yet. It used to be waiting list. It is now about 20 resales available in all the community, and a builder's got about 30 lots left. So it's we're going through a transition. Market time used to be, 120 days. Market time now is less than 30 days. Some homes are hitting the market and gone within a couple days.
And so when you look at all of these, I mean, I guess it's the population who wants to do that. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's fun. Like, it's not you're not you get to join a community of people who are like-minded, probably doing a lot of the same activities.
A lot of them are active. Traveling, use the homes as the seasonal homes, have a home down south when the rain starts and they head out of here. A lot of them are living full-time because the kids have transferred up here with the grandkids and they want to be closer to the grandchildren. It's a real mix. A lot of people are just young professionals that want to not have children and move in too. So we do have some of that. The housing is...
Does it come... Do you get to play golf as much as you want?
You have to still pay. It's not free. Oh, it's not free, sorry. Yeah, but you can be as active as you want or not. Mm-hmm. And the pricing is everywhere from $300,000 to there's a few homes in the community that are $1.6 million. So it's very varied.
Those are the people you try to become friends with, right?
Yeah,
the people with $1.6 million.
Those are my best friends.
Yeah, you're like, best wine.
Yeah, no, it's a real good group. It's a mix.
I bet. So who are the typical buyers? I mean, where does all this demand come from?
Across the country, actually. We get a lot of people that buy without even seeing the home. They just moving this way, getting the information, and just want to be closer to the family. It's a lot of that. Or people that get tired of it being too hot in the south, want to move up here because it's cooler. They then change their mind about a year later. But no, it's a real mixture.
We're here with Katie Buchan-Classen, broker with Windermere Real Estate, talking about Trilogy in particular, but communities for active adults. With there only being one really in King County, do you see growing demands for these type of neighborhoods in the future?
I think there is, but I don't think there's the land that's going to
support it.
That goes into a whole other topic right there. But I think this is the only thing on the books right now for King County.
And you don't just throw one of these things up.
No, this project was started years ago. It's been 10 years to build out. They were planned on being out in about 7 years, and then the recession hit and it slowed them down a bit. But they'll be out within the next 6 months, out of lots to sell. They still have to build them all out, but it's been a going concern. It's a real good market.
Well, it sounds like you like it.
I do. I love it.
I can tell. I mean, when you talk about it, it's fun because you can tell, like, if somebody were to be buying a place there, you get excited about it. Like, you can honestly say, like, I want to be here. You should join.
I live there. I do. I drank the punch.
Right on. Katie Buchan-Classen with Windermere Real Estate. We do have to go to break, but when we come back, you're about to hear a horror story. We are going to be joined by somebody who didn't have a good result.